If you guys haven't heard about this company Nits before, you should definitely take note. I think they're among the best of the recent brands coming into the US market, and I'll show you why. Hey, Caramel here, and I'm back with a bit of a treat for you guys, as I'll be going more into depth about the company I found late last year. They have some great, really solidly built accessories for your camera rig, and today we'll be taking a look at their MF15B follow focus. So starting off with the build quality, it's made out of anodized aluminum, giving it a very sturdy construction with a nice weight to it, coming in at just over 1 pound. It's all machined really well, and it's definitely past the realm of a lot of the cheaper follow focuses that you'll see on the market. Another thing that separates it from those cheaper models is the damping gear design. Instead of just spinning freely, you get a nice smooth damping motion when turning the hand wheel. Speaking of the hand wheel, you see there's a marker dial on it for setting your focus marks, and the dial's magnetic so it can be very easily removed and put back on. They've also included AB hard stops, which is great if you want to nail a focus pull, especially if you have to do it repeatedly. If you don't want to use the hard stops though, then there's 2 little holes under the drive wheel that you can store them in. As for the drive wheel, it can be mounted on either side in case you want to mount the follow focus on the other side of your rig. And as you can see, when I hold the drive wheel, there's very little play in the hand wheel, so there's basically no wasted motion when you go to pull focus. I'm a big fan of how this unit mounts to your rig as well. Instead of using closed 15mm holes that you have to slide all the way through, they've used an open design. This makes it super fast and easy to mount it on your rig when you've already got some other stuff on it like your mat box or some handles. To secure it to your rig, you just use the rod tightening knob on the right side of it. Then you can use the rail knob on the bottom to adjust the rail to fit against your lens gear. The drive wheel is suited basically for any cine lens, but if you're using a photo lens, then they include this adjustable gear ring you can put on it to get it up and started right away. It works great like that, though I suggest in the long term getting a custom sized focus ring like the Coolux ones. I personally used those before and they're perfect for use with a follow focus, but just make sure to get the right size for your lens. Aside from the gear ring, they also include a speed crank if you want to pull focus even faster or just prefer using it rather than turning the hand wheel. I personally kind of like using the speed crank. I find that it can serve as a bit of a secondary support and allows me to have my hand on a front mounted handle, but also able to easily pull focus. They also give you this whip you can use to pull focus from a little further away from the camera. It's supposed to help when you're in tight corners and such, but personally I haven't really used this much. It's definitely a nice little addition to have though. Overall, this is a great piece of gear if you like to move up from those cheapo focus units or save from some of the higher end ones while still getting a solid build and all the same functionality. I'll be going over some more products from Nits soon, like this monitor holder, which is legitimately my favorite one to use, and the cage bundle for the GH5, which by the way is what I'm now shooting on. In the meantime, I'll leave a link in the description below to Nits Amazon store, so you guys can check out everything they currently have available. Make sure to check that out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.